is to call it at GA tomorrow. Number one, step one, pick your protocol. Look, it gets dramatically more compelling. Systems. Tomorrow morning, Monday, June 16th, Microsoft wires AI into every Microsoft 365 customer on Earth. 2 weeks ago at Microsoft Build, they announced the Microsoft IQ family. 4 context layers for enterprise AI agents. Work IQ, Fabric IQ, Foundry IQ, Web IQ. I covered all 4 in episode 6, and I specifically called out June 16th as the date Work IQ goes generally available. That is tomorrow. 2 weeks ago, it was a roadmap. Tomorrow, it is live. And if you build agents, sell software to enterprises, or work inside any company running on Microsoft 365, your competitive landscape changes overnight. In the next 6 minutes, I will give you exactly what Work IQ is, the 3 protocols it ships with, the new Copilot Credits billing model, the 5 steps you should take tonight before GA hits, and the honest catches most YouTube videos are skipping. So what is Work IQ? Think of it as your organization's brain on tap, exposed as APIs that any AI agent can call. Microsoft has been collecting M365 signals for years. Email patterns, calendar events, meeting metadata, Teams chats, file activity, SharePoint, OneDrive, who works with whom, who edits which documents, who attends which meetings. Work IQ packages all of that into a queryable, governed, tenant-bound layer. Your agent asks Work IQ a question like, who is the expert on our finance migration? And Work IQ answers from actual signals, not from a wiki page. The killer thing is it operates inside the existing Microsoft 365 permission boundaries. If a user cannot see a document, the agent cannot use that document through Work IQ. Same identity, same access control, full audit logs. That is what makes it enterprise shippable. Now the 3 protocols, because this is where most builders get confused. Work IQ ships with 3 different ways to call it at GA tomorrow. Number 1, REST API. Standard HTTPS endpoints, OAuth, JSON in, JSON out. This is for app integration. Your existing application that talks to Microsoft Graph today can add Work IQ calls with one new SDK. Number 2, remote MCP server. Microsoft is shipping a model context protocol server for Work IQ. This is for tool-style access. If you are building agents in Claude Code, Cursor, Devin Desktop, or any other tool that speaks MCP, you point it at the Work IQ MCP server, and the agent gets a clean catalog of Work IQ tools to use. Number 3, A2A, agent-to-agent delegation. This is for multi-agent workflows. Your agent decides it needs Work IQ context, it spins up a delegated session, gets the context, returns. 3 protocols, 1 brain. Pick the one that matches your stack. Now the pricing, because this is what most people get wrong about Work IQ. There is no separate Work IQ subscription. There is no per-user license. There is no Work IQ SKU at all. The model is fully consumption-based. You pay through Copilot Credits, Microsoft's new unified consumption currency that also covers Copilot Studio and other Microsoft AI services. Specifically, there is a small fixed cost per tool call and a larger variable cost per chat or context query depending on how much reasoning it triggers. In rough numbers, about 1/10 of a cent per simple call, 20 cents to $1.50 per complex reasoning scenario. This is critical. You cannot just turn on Work IQ tomorrow morning. Your tenant admin has to enable consumptive billing in the Microsoft Admin Center first. Set up a payment method, configure access policies, set spending limits and alerts. If you skip this step tomorrow morning, you get 0 data and 1,000 support tickets. Okay, 5 things to do tonight before Monday morning hits. Step 1, pick your protocol. Look at the stack you already have. Existing M365 integration, REST. Building agents in Cloud Code or Cursor, MCP, doing multi-agent orchestration, A2A. Decide tonight. Step 2, talk to your tenant admin. They need to enable Copilot Credits consumptive billing tomorrow morning before you can make any API call. Send the link to your admin tonight. Step 3, model your credit consumption. Microsoft published official cost examples on the WorkIQ blog. Take one workflow you are planning to ship, count the tool calls, multiply by the rates, get a real dollar number. Do not guess this. Step 4. Pick one workflow to start with. Do not try to wire all of WorkIQ into your agent on day one. Pick a single high-value question, find the expert, summarize the meeting series, surface the next deadline, ship that one, measure it, then expand. Step 5. Set up audit logging and budget alerts before you write a single line of integration code. You do not want to discover on Wednesday that your agent is burning credits in an infinite loop. Now the catches, 3 of them. Number 1, WorkIQ requires Microsoft 365 tenancy. If your company is not on M365, you cannot use it. Period. Not a workaround, not a partial integration. M365 is the substrate. Number 2, Microsoft Learn still has some pages that reference preview behavior. After GA tomorrow, validate the actual surface area against the live documentation, not preview docs. Number 3, the rate limits and quota policies are still being finalized for some Foundry tiers. Microsoft has confirmed they will publish final numbers within the first week of GA. Read the release notes Monday morning. So who should be building on WorkIQ this week? 3 groups: enterprise application vendors, anyone selling SaaS into Microsoft 365 customers. You add WorkIQ to your product and your demo at the next sales call gets dramatically more compelling. Systems integrators, consulting firms, shipping custom agents for enterprise customers. WorkIQ removes months of custom rack plumbing and in-house developer teams at Microsoft 365 enterprises. If your company already runs on M365, WorkIQ is free organizational context for your internal agents. Get there before your competitors do. Quick recap. WorkIQ goes GA tomorrow. 3 protocols: REST, MCP, A2A, consumption pricing via Copilot Credits, no separate subscription. 5 tonight steps: pick protocol, talk to admin, model costs, pick one workflow, set up audit logging. The catches: M365 required, preview docs still around, rate limits being finalized. The bigger picture: Microsoft just gave every M365 enterprise a governed, tenant-bound, identity-respecting brain that any agent can call. The companies that ship agents using it first will look brilliant in customer demos this fall. The companies that wait will look 6 months behind. If this episode saved you from making a wrong move tomorrow morning, hit subscribe, drop a comment with which protocol you are picking, REST, MCP, or A2A. I rate every reply, and if you missed the episode 6 walkthrough of the full IQ family, link in the description. See you in the next one.